Welcome back to the Cool Fears channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on the channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today, guys, we have something a little bit different than what we usually do here on the channel. Today, we are actually going to be doing a Lego build. So, I don't collect Legos that much anymore. So, as a kid, I loved Legos. They were awesome. They were fun. But as an adult, I just don't have the time to really buy something that I have to physically build myself. However, my best friend did get me this for Christmas, so I appreciate it. So thank you so much to him. I do look forward to actually building this one because it's actually really cool. It's, you know, from The Mandalorian, the scene where Luke comes in and just fucks shit up with the Dark Troopers. So I'm super excited to actually build this. It should be a quick build, hopefully nothing too long and too hard to do. It's been a while since I built any Legos, but I thought, you know, why not film it and do something fun with it, you know, have some fun. So yeah, with that being said, I guess we're gonna be building this today, but before that, let's go ahead and get started with some refreshments. So no coffee today, guys. Instead, we're gonna have one of these. And well, let's get to building. I don't really know how I'm gonna set this video up. I have two cameras rolling currently, one doing a time lapse, one doing just an actual, you know, regular recording. So let's see how this goes. That's one thing that I have noticed about Legos, you know, now that they're so much more modernized and everything, is that they do package everything in these like separate bags, which is really cool because, you know, growing up as a kid, sometimes you only have time to do a little bit of it, or you know, your attention span could only fathom so much at one time. So it's really cool how they break it up into one bag, two bags, three, four, depending on the size of the build. I'm happy to see that's only two bags because that means it shouldn't take us too long to build. I don't think I'm going to talk throughout the whole entire time. I'm sure there'll be times where I just put the time lapse, but there'll be points where I'm going to stop and talk about stuff. Maybe you'll even see me get frustrated a few times, but hopefully not too frustrated because this looks like a pretty simple build, thankfully. So why don't we go ahead and get started with bag number one. I just fucked up everything. One thing I will say is that I do miss the days when Lego would put the stickers on themselves. I am horrible at putting on stickers, so I really wish it was, you know, already put on for me, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and get started with, I guess, this part right here. I see some Death Trooper heads right here, so I'll go ahead and put them together. Those are probably Luke's legs. Put this on here. Oh, forgetting the main part of the Death Trooper. So let's go ahead and move this. And there we have at least Luke already built, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I built a Lego set. I think the last Lego set I actually built, ironically enough, was his father's Jedi Starfighter. My old training coach actually got me that for Christmas, I think a year or two ago. And so yeah, ironically enough, the last Lego set that I actually built had Anakin Skywalker, and now the next one that I'm building after so many years has Luke Skywalker in it. So that's pretty cool, right guys? So we do get Luke. They do also include a second lightsaber hilt. I remember they always used to include a second one just in case he would lose it, and I would just give it to my other minifigures. But yeah, so he comes with 2. We have a half built Death Trooper right here. We'll go ahead and get back to that when we can, but let's go ahead. Wait, I think I gave Luke the Death Trooper legs. Hold up. These are Luke's legs. Yeah, these have like the Jedi robes on them. Oh, so then we actually have a completed Death Trooper right here, and a completed Luke Skywalker. It's been a while, guys. I'm sure if I just looked at the directions, it probably would have told me that too, but you know. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so we're gonna build that. Yep, I had it wrong. Okay, so this actually goes to the Death Trooper's gun right here. There we go. And so number 1 is gonna be this one. Alright guys, so that is bag number 1. So yeah, pretty quick to build so far. I'm sure bag number 2 will be just as quick. Pretty ingenious, you know. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually built an actual like Lego playset. Like I said, the last one I built was Anakin Starship, which was pretty cool and all and everything, but it's been a while since I built like an actual Lego set. And they've gotten pretty elaborate with these things. I mean, this thing moves, and it actually is like, you know, kind of like a really cool functioning piece. So that's really cool. This thing obviously spins right here. I'm sure this is gonna be where the doorway spins and everything, but yeah, I'm actually really thoroughly impressed at you know, the engineering that they have come with. You know, at this point, it's pretty ingenious. You know, Legos have come a long way, you know, from back when I was a kid, and they were just stagnant pieces and everything. Now they have blocks that let you slide your other blocks in and makes it a moving part, which is really fucking cool. So yeah, so I guess with that being said, it's time to move on to bag number 2. So it looks like bag number 2 is about the same size as bag number 1. There are a few extra little pieces here left over. I'm sure it's like back in the day, they give you a few of the extra little pieces that you might lose and stuff, so that way in case you do lose them, you have some pieces there. So yeah, pretty fucking cool. And then of course you have the little baggie right here. And go ahead and just dump that to the side, move the extra pieces over there, but then I'll dump the new little baggie right here, throw that in there. We have more Dark Trooper guns in here, so let's go ahead and put the minifigures together, because that's always the fun part, right? It's the easiest part. I mean, it depends on who you ask, but for me personally, I always like building the minifigures the most, because they were the easiest. Like I said, when I was a kid, you know, I had the time and the patience, not really, but I had the fun with it. And like I said, just as an adult, there's just not really much time for me to, you know, I barely have enough time to do toy photography and reviews and all that stuff, so let alone buying Lego sets to build and stuff. Like, this is a quick build, and also it's fun, but I can totally see how like larger sets would get me frustrated. I just wouldn't have the patience for them. So we're gonna go ahead and build the minifigure Dark Troopers right here. Building this gun. There's one. Cool thing is, this one comes with like 4 different minifigures, which is actually really cool. You know, 3 Dark Troopers and Luke. That's just phenomenal that it comes with that many. And there's a lot of detail in these guys. Like, you don't even need the helmet for it to look like a Dark Trooper. It has a lot of detailing in the actual little minifigure head, but then you add the helmet and it just looks that much better. You don't even need the shoulder pads because it's all printed on the actual body as well. But we're gonna put everything together so that way it looks complete and cool. And here we have the 3rd Dark Trooper. So now we have 1, 2, 3. So this little set comes with 4 minifigures, which is really cool, because a lot of the times, you know, it doesn't come with many minifigures. You know, it's really a hit or miss. It's kind of like the Star Wars Black Series line. You know, you either get a bunch of accessories with something, or you don't get any accessories. So it's either you get a bunch of minifigures with the set, or you get like 1. So it's cool that this one comes with like 4 of them at this point. So now that we've built the little mini trooper Dark Troopers, I guess now it's time to build the little elevator tube. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, so that is it. Apparently that's pretty much it. So that's pretty fucking cool. I have a few extra pieces left over here. Very small ones, nothing too major. I wonder if I could just maybe just put this one right here. Give it some light and color. Let's see. Where else can I put this clear one? You know, I'm just going to stack it on top of the red one. So right here, I just kind of put it right here in the corner. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It says this is it. And then, so at this point, I can just begin to add the minifigures. So let's go ahead and take the extra hilt out of here. Put Luke in the chamber or the elevator, whatever you want to call it, which isn't really feasible because his lightsaber doesn't let him twist that in or out. But I guess you could do like a half turn or something. But yeah, it is what it is. We can go ahead and put the Dark Trooper on. Let's see here. Wait, let's see. That arm's going up. There. No. It's this way. Put him here so he can slide in and out. And then it says we can put him right here so that way he can rotate. And we can just put the other one back in here. And so yeah, guys, that is the finished product right there. So pretty fucking cool. Like I said, a lot of moving pieces for the small little set right here. You have Luke that can turn in the chamber. I'm sure if you just take away the blade, oh, it's in there really good. Just take the blade out, put Luke back in there, get him to stick and stand. Let's see. Right there. Yep. He still won't turn because of the hilt. But it's still fucking cool how it turns and stuff. Let's just go ahead and put the blade back in. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty fucking cool. Then you have the Dark Trooper that can come running up. You have this one right here that can rotate and just start shooting. Because remember, they were faced away, beating down the door. And then he comes up and he's like, oh. And yeah, so super cool. Yeah, quick little build, but pretty cool. Like I said, you know, Legos have come a long way since I was a kid. And yeah, I really do like this set. It's such a cool set. So once again, shout out to my best friend Chris for getting me this for Christmas. It's such a cool set. I honestly really love it. Especially like the way it arches and everything, the way they figured out how to give you that arch kind of look like the actual Star Wars starships and everything. So the stickers, yeah, I still wish they would have came on there because like I said, I can never get them to go on straight. But yeah, it still looks pretty decent, so I'm happy with the build. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, those are just extra products and stuff you can buy, all the stuff they give you. And so yeah, guys, that wraps it up for I guess the Cool Figures first ever Lego build. I don't intend to do this any more often than this. I don't intend to buy Lego sets myself. I wouldn't have anywhere really to display them, to be honest. Like I said, I had a bunch of Lego sets when I was a kid, and I actually still have them, and they're actually displayed in my parents' TV cabinet. Yes, my parents are that cool. They let me display my old Lego sets along with family photos and everything. But I don't see myself picking up any Lego sets myself. But like I said, shout out and thank you to my friend Chris for getting me this for Christmas. This was a little fun build. Quick one, but a fun one. Thankfully nothing too frustrating with it, but yeah, super cool, super awesome. So let me know down in the comments below, do you collect Legos? Do you like building Legos? Do you have the time to build Legos? Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. And if you've made it this far, type down in the comments below Lego. That way I know you've made it this far and you're enjoying the content. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.